everybody. We are here for the last 3 problems on this list of percent bar problems. This is number 10. Eric bought a book of mystery stories. It was 25% off of the original price of $15. How much did Eric pay for the book? Here's our percent box again, 0 to 100%, 0, and the original price was $15. And let's see, how much did Eric pay for the book? And it was 25% off. So that means he had to pay 75% of the book. So let's see what these two have in common. They both divide by 25, or we could divide by 4 to get to 25. Might be a great idea. Okay, so they both divide by 25, and 100 divided by 4 will give you 25, and 15 divided by 4, I don't know. What is 15 divided by 4? 15 divided by 4 is, let's see, 3 times, gives me 12, and I subtract, and that will give me 3. Now I'm going to add a decimal and a 0, and I'm going to bring that 0 down. 4 into 30 is 7, and that's 28. Subtract, I get 2. Add another 0, bring it all the way down. 4 into 20 is 5, and 5 times 4 is 20. Nothing left over. So 25% is $3.75. $3.75. But I do want to get to 75%. So 25% times 3 will give me 75%. And 375 times 3, well, let's see what that is. 375 times 3, there's my decimal at the end. 3 times 5 is 15, carry the 1. 3 times 7 is 21, add 1 is 22, carry the 2. 3 times 3 is 9, 10, 11. And the decimal goes 2 places in, $11.25. So Eric paid $11.25 for the book because he's got to pay the 75%. This is the discount part, the 25% that he saves. Okay, so that is number 10. Let's move to 11. 11 and 12. Here we go. Let's get my paper up there so you can see, and let me move it down a little bit. I think I have to move it up to move it down. Is that right? Move it over and move it down. Let's see. Can I do it? All right, I will try again. Nope, that's not going to work either. Let's see if I can move this corner edge down. Nope. And still working on that. All right, well, let's read it first. There's 75 students in the 7th grade. 45 students go to art class. The rest of the students go to computer lab. What percent of the students have computer lab? What percent of the students have art? So 75% in the 75 students in the 7th grade. Okay, so let's pull that back up. And this is number 11. And let's see if I can still move it down again. Maybe I can move it in this way. This will help. Or if I move it up, well, the bottom, can I move to the bottom screen? There, maybe now. Somehow I can move it down, I thought. Okay. So let's try this. Let me try one more thing. Move it big, and then if I move this down, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay. Sorry about that, but playing around to make sure it works. Okay, so 75 students in the 7th grade, so 0 to 100%. And we know there's 75 students in the 7th grade, and 45 of them go to art class. So 45 is a little bit under 50. And the rest of the students have computer lab. So if we know this part, this right here, they go to art, and this goes to computer. And the rest, what percent of the students have computer lab? All right, what percent of the students have art? So we want to find out what percent that is right there. Well, what does 75 and 45 both have in common? They both can divide by 5. So let's see if we can get them down to 5. 75 divided by something gives me 5. Well, I don't know. Let me try that out. 75 divided by 5. carry down the 5, 15. So divided by 15. So let's do the same thing right here. 100 divided by, oh, I did the opposite thing. I'm so sorry, everybody. So I need to divide by 5 to get to 15. So divide by 5 gives me 20%. Okay. All right, so divide by 5 gives me 15, and divide by 5 gives me 20%. So we're still not done. I want to know what that percentage is. So 15 times what gives me 45? Well, that's times 3, and 20% times 3 is 60%. So the art is 60%, even though it doesn't show it very well over here because 60 is over half. So 60% has art, the other half has computer, which would be 40%. Because 60 and 40 gives me 100. That would be all the students. So 60% for art and 40% for computer. All right, so here is the last one of the day for this problem set. 60 of the 75 seventh graders take the bus to and from school. Let's see if I can pull this back up again. Yes. What percent do not take the bus? All right, so let's draw our percent boxes, 0 to 100. And we know that there are 75 students in the class, and we know that 60 of them are bus riders. So a lot of them are bus riders, the rest are not. They do not take the bus, so no bus. They either walk or ride their bike or something different, you know. So what we need to find out is what percent that is right there, that box. So let's look at the greatest common factor of 75 and 60, and that is 5. So we want to get to 5 down here. So 75, and I found out earlier that if I divide by 15, I will get to 5. Okay. So let's do that. Oh, I keep going back and forth. So I find the greatest common factor, and that's what I want to divide by. I'm sorry, everybody, dinner's here. So that'll be 15, and 100 divided by 5 is 20%. Okay, so we're dividing by the greatest common factor. Divide by 5, get 15. 100 divided by 5 is 20%. Now I want to think, how do I get from 15 to 60? Well, that is times 4. Because 15 times 4, and you can use your calculator. Look at this, got my handy dandy calculator right here. Turn it on, press clear. I don't think you can see it very well, but 4 times 15 should give me 60. Yes, it does. All right, so 60. And over here, 20 times 4 is 80. So 80% ride the bus. Our bus riders are 80%. Our no bus riders will be the other 20% because I have to add them both together to get 100%. So how many people ride the bus? 80%. And what percent do not take the bus? 20%. So there is your answer, and that is it for the night. Everybody have a great day, and I will catch up with you next time.